Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for my subscribers, my members, new subscribers. And it is Friday. I am so tired. I was up this morning, had to go to the dermatologist. I was in all the traffic. I am not a traffic person because I have been not having to deal with all the traffic. But today I had to. And then I was there for 2 hours. Oh my goodness. For all of 5 minute look at my nails. But it is done. So let's see who joins me today. Thank you for the lurkers. It is Friday. Thank God it is Friday. And hey, Jeanette, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I'm still working on bunnies. Let me get to this one. Hey, Darcia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I think I'm thinking about returning this monster book. I said I don't understand the pattern. Maybe it's me. I mean, it took me a minute to understand. What's her name? Aniqua's patterns. So now I'm back to another book that is giving me a headache. So I'm debating if I'm going to return it and try a different book. Oh, decisions. That's 6. Let me see. Jeanette is working on a hexagon cardigan, and the weather is beautiful. What's beautiful to you? Because you're used to Chicago weather. But the weathers have been going crazy. You either a snowstorm, and then after all the fires in LA, then they got a deluge of rain, and then like we haven't quote unquote had any real heat wave. We had some cold days, but mostly the same old, same old. The mornings are chilly and the afternoons are hot, which is okay. As long as I know it's going to get warm, the little chilly I can deal with for a minute. Darcy is saying hello to all the lurkers. I tried to do excuse me. I tried to do a hexagon. I gave up on it. I just don't like. I was like, I just gave up on it. Where's my phone? I probably deleted it. I was up late one night, way too late on the weekend, some weekend, and there was a Black History show on. Oh, it was about New Orleans. I think it was about New Orleans, but there was a guy on there, and he had on a very. Let me see if I still have his picture. A very nice hexagon. I probably deleted and then deleted. Yeah, I'm going way back now. Let me see if it's still in my. Probably not because I deleted everything out of my. Trying to get rid of pictures. So I have so. Oh, I still have it. Isn't that nice? The colors are I really like that. I mean, I was almost tempted to try another one. I said, I'm just going to leave that to whoever did that and appreciate their work because that is a really nice one. Hey, BJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Hey, Shirley, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Same to you. What are you working on? What's your weather like? And I hope you did a thumbs up. Looks like retro 70s. And it was just a couple of months, not a couple of months, a couple of weeks ago that I saw it. But yeah, definitely retro. But it's yellows and tans and beige and white and red and green. Oh, you know what? Those are the colors of the, well, some other colors of the South African flag, the beige and the brown. No, but it's very nice. Whoever did that did a good job. But mm, I just looked at that. I was like, oh, that's so nice. I'm going to pass on that too. I'm cleaning off my couch trying to figure out how to write to Zelensky and say, don't do it. So I made a separate YouTube channel for all of that. I was listening to Miss VJ and I kept thinking about it, have been thinking about it a while because sometimes I just want to talk about it. So I am trying to get my little membership up. And if you want to join it, it is Gigi Off the Rails because that's how I feel these days. But yeah, I was watching my soap opera and got interrupted with all of that foolishness. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go join my YouTube channel, Gigi Off the Rails, and you'll see a snippet of it. But I was trying to do this pattern from this monster book, and I'm like, I know it's been a minute. I mean, I write patterns and stuff, but I don't. I was like, I was hoping Regina would come on. Let me see. Don't let me be a bad influence on you, Gigi. No, 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 no. So this is the one that I wanted to do. I'll show you. This book is so heavy. There he is. This is the one that I want to do. Looks simple enough. Yeah, looks simple enough. I got to round 6. Did the first part of it. So then it goes. I'm gonna read this to you all, and then you tell me what I should do next. I think I figured it out, but I thought it's written to me. It's not written very well. So in parentheses, which at the time when I read it, and I'm sure I was too tired, I didn't realize that was my repeat because the the way it's written, because usually maybe because I'm used to brackets, but they didn't. She does parentheses, but when you read her thing, it doesn't say that. But anyway, so what's in the parentheses? It says after that it says times 2. I mean times 3. So I kept looking at it, and then after that in brackets it's 69. And it does say on her tip thing that the stitch count is in the brackets. As I was doing it and I kept looking at it and looking at it, I was like, oh, so everything I just did, I need to repeat it 3 times. Took a minute. But I'm still debating if I really want to keep the book or not. We'll see. If I can make this monster, I'll keep the book. If I can't make the monster, the book is going back. And I'm getting another book. Hey, Coley, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you, VJ, for putting the YouTube channel up. You've actually made content. You go, girl. Yes, because I can't get first of all, my daughter had to show me because I was talking to her and I said, you know, this bothers me. I said, I really don't want to be on my Yarny YouTube channel talking about it. So, and I had been thinking about it, thinking about it. So then my daughter was here and I said, how do you start? I said, I don't even remember how I started my first YouTube channel. I said, how do you start a YouTube channel? She says, oh, you can actually just start it, you know, go to your YouTube channel and then do this, click switch and then start a new YouTube channel. So I said, okay, can you go ahead and do that for me? So she did it for me because I was working. And then when I clicked on the live, it says, oh, you have to have 50 subscribers, try to do more, what do you call them? More shorts so you can get more subscribers. So that's why I have content there. My plan was to try to put up a short because I wasn't sure if they would let me do a short. I see I'm just going, yeah, I'm having that Comcast is cut. Okay, now I'm back to normal. I don't know how many shorts you can put up a day, but I said I'm going to try to put up one at least once a day on that channel. Thank you, Coley. I appreciate that. So I just want to be able to air my grievances somewhere else. And so if I get to 50, then I can actually really air them. But I love this. I love this monster now. I'm not going to go out and find these eyes that she used. I'm just going to use the eyes I already have. But I love the eyes. I love that she has that crochet hook in that one monster down there. That's a great thing to do. Make a monster and put a crochet hook in there. So I'm gonna try this. Well, hopefully next week you all see if I made a monster or not. But I love it has. I mean, it has the possibilities are endless, endless. As long as you have a blueprint, you can do anything you want to. Anything. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, and BJ has hers too. If you all don't know. And Coley says she subscribed to you, VJ. Let me see. He said thank you. Hey Jan, how are you today? Thank you for the thumbs up, and I hope you are doing okay. What's your weather like? Oh, did Jeanette ever tell me the temperature? She said it's beautiful, so I'm gonna take her word for it. See that like I don't like frogs, so this one will probably never get made. I don't like frogs. I really don't like monsters at all. But these are not too creepy for me. Some of them are, so they probably won't get made. I saw another book on, and today is February 28th. We're not supposed to be spending money. We're trying to hurt these people where it hurts. But anywho, I saw another book on Amazon, and the video that goes with the book has they like show different monsters, and one of them, which I would probably never do because it was creepy for me, but the monster, you pop their eyes out. I was like, no, I am not with that. But people that like that kind of stuff will probably love it, but not me. I don't like stuff like that. See, this looks like Stitch to me. That's what it looks like to me. I love her yarn. I don't know where she gets that yarn from, but the yarn is gorgeous. Let me see. Where is this woman from? Because let me see. I went on to watch one of her videos, and someone, I remember you all talking about the Impkins, something like that. Nothing I know. I don't know anything about those things. But someone said in there, I wish she had taken time out to do tutorials on the Impkin. I was like, hmm. So of course she gave me pause. And even when I joined her Facebook group and I put a message in there about the pattern, and somebody replied back, I'm not good at I can't help you. I'm not good at explaining, but you should put the information in the for the full group, because the the amigurumi that I saw was like the one that I wanted to make, so I figured whoever made it would be able to tell me. But anywho, that is what I'm going to be doing, trying to make this purple monster over the weekend. I got some. I had that. Oh, okay, I see some more purple, some light purple. I don't have that purple. Do I have that purple? Let me see. No, mine is deeper than that. That mid-range purple is so. I see people are posting their Joanne yarn places are empty. I haven't been there. Has anybody gone since they announced that all of the stores are going to be closing? I had plans of going to one. Let me see. Uh, okay, Coley. Let me see. Yeah, like I said in my last, you may not be political, but political will be you. Let me see. Jan says, I'm with you. I don't like frogs or monsters. There's enough of them in the world. Both. Oh my goodness. There used to be, and I'd say a frog, and my ex would say, that's a toad. I was like, frog, toad, whatever. It's green and yucky. And one of the ladies I used to work with, she had all the little frog stuffings when I used to have a job in an office. She had all the frog, even her I think her avatar on Facebook was a frog. But she loved frogs. Mm-mm, no. Every time you open up the front door, I don't want to hear that thing. They creep me out. I don't like critters. Because I subscribe to Reese too. Oh, I just need to know rather than lacking in the basics. Yeah, I love Reese. Darcia says, "Be right back." Okay, Darcia, I'll be on for a few more minutes. I got work to do. Mm, I was in the doctor's office 2 whole, and his office is so cold. I don't know why. There has to be something wrong with the thermostat, because when you go into the building, go into the elevator, go into the hallway where the office door is, all normal temperature. You walk into his office, it's like going into a freezer. So I was sitting near the door. I said, no, I don't want to be by the door, because it was real noisy. There's a lot of people that work in that office. Then there was a man in there on his phone the whole time. He was get off the phone, somebody else would call him. I was like, come on, Papa, get off the phone. And I thought it was real unusual, because usually they have signs up, no cell phone use in the doctor's office, but he was on his phone the whole time. So then when I moved over by the window, hoping that the sun would shine and warm me up. Not, not at all. I like him, but I did not like being there for 2 hours. He has these young. I don't know if they're young um, interns for dermatology. Oh, they must be. But well, anyway, they were following him, and of course, I have on my Prince T-shirt. And he walked in. He said, "Oh, she has on a Prince T-shirt." So apparently, he had been educating the youngsters about Prince. So of course, you cannot start with Prince, and I'm just gonna fill in. But he was telling them about when he was uh, formerly known as, and he had the symbol. And I had my Paisley Park bag with me. In the back of it has a symbol. So I showed the youngsters that, and they were like, they're young. The one girl said she was 27, but they don't know Prince. They don't know Prince like they need to know. I told the girl, I said, tell your mom she failed you. She's like, I know some Prince. But as I said, I like him, but I certainly didn't like being in there for 3 hours, for 2 hours, and freezing on top of that. Needs to do better. They need to fix that, his office. And they have heaters in the rooms because it's just that cold. See if they just fix the thermostat, because I'm sure running those heaters is running up that electric bill just as well. Hey, Brianna, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. What's your weather like in your neck of the woods? And what are you working on? Your auntie told me to follow you on Instagram. I said, I don't even know. I didn't even know she had an Instagram. Of course, I should have guessed. You are in business. Coley said, "Love me some." Me too. Me too. I was telling the doctor about the last time I saw him at Essence, and I had gone there specifically because they said he was gonna be there, and he was Niles Rogers was on stage doing his thing, and I was getting something to eat, and I kept hearing the people. They all started screaming. I'm like, what is going on? I turned around. Prince is on stage with Niles Rogers. That was a night. That was, thank you, Prince, for the memories. They will never fade in my head. Never. At least I hope they never fade. Everybody said hello to Brianna. Uh, it's nice today, finally balanced with sun and cool weather. Yep, it is nice today. Very, very nice. When I went to the doctor's office, because they have iguanas. Ooh, how I hate iguanas. But they have big iguanas where his office is. So where I parked is like where I first saw an iguana the first time I went there. And then I was like, oh, I shouldn't have parked there, because now my mind is thinking when I come out, there's going to be one by my car. But there wasn't, thank goodness, because the other place where the water is, I didn't want to park over where the water is because I know for sure they're there. See, I'm just running from critters. I can't stand them. Not in biz according to my tax return. I hear you. So I read somewhere, if you're not making, um, I don't know if it said if you haven't broke even or made a profit or something like, I can't remember exactly what it was, in 5 years, then you're not in business. I was like, okay, I guess I need to not say I'm in business then, because I don't know when I'm gonna make a profit. Oh, I have to figure out my plan for next month, because I really want to go to Goche. Goche. I want to go there. Now that Joann's is called, and I really don't like Michael's, but I'm still thinking about ordering some, but I still want to go to the store. And I checked it out, 3.5 hours. I do not like to drive. And I definitely don't want to be driving for that long. I would have to stop anyway. Midway, I would have to stop, stretch. so I don't get another blood clot, because that ain't fun. That is not fun, people. Not at all. Brianna said, I shall never be proper. Don't say never. Don't ever say never. Not on your something that you want. No. Now you can say never on some other thing, but something that you want, don't say never. I'm not gonna say never. Because profit or not, I get so much pleasure from crocheting. And the few things that I sell and the people like it, that makes me so much happy. So much happy. Well, according to my oh, did I read that twice? Oh no, I read it because you said again. Okay. Hey Diane, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And hope that, oh, there's a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Brianna, don't believe the taxes. Okay, believe in Brianna. Don't believe the taxes. Well, honey, if any of us are going to get a refund, it might be in 4 years. So, how are you, Diane? And what is your weather like? What are you working on? I'm working on a bunny hand. Let's see, what was the last bunny? I think the hot pink one back there was the last one that I did. And I did the yellow one. Yeah, those are the last two that I did. What's over here? That one, I don't even know where I am. Oh, that's the black one back there. Black and white. I'm having, oh, let me put that in there too. I'm having a crochet bunny sale on Whatnot on the 8th. That's next Saturday. Can I just do that? Let me keep going. I cannot go back. Gigi, I'm still yarn collecting. We have to get you out of the collector's aisle. What are you going to do without Joanne's? Well, actually, let me see. Oh, brother, he won't leave. I am. There's a Hobby Lobby right in my neighborhood. There used to be a Michaels, and the Michaels closed, and Hobby Lobby is there. I go over there for quick buys. I pick up there. I buy mostly the cotton yarn over there, but there I love this yarn and all that stuff. I rarely buy it. I'll buy if someone like shows something that I haven't seen, I'll go buy it. Like Gloria had the like an ice cream speckle kind of yarn. What did I do with that yarn? Now that I think of it, I don't even know what I did. I make something with it? I have no clue. That is so weird. Now that I think about it, what did I do with it? I think I made something with it. I think I made a beanie with it. I don't know. But my I don't really like Michaels. I don't the Michaels that are in my area, their yarn, like the one of them, their yarn is all the way in the back, in the corner, all the way in the back, in the corner. And that's how AC Moore was like that, but AC Moore had a whole, it was like you open up the yarn heavenly gates when you went to their yarn. I loved AC Moore. It was my favorite store. But Michael's, when I go to their yarn areas, I am is not. It's dark back there. There's nothing about it that gives me joy. At least that one. There's one. another one that's a little further away from me. It has a lot of lighting. It's in a good area, so the whole store is well lit. So their yarn is okay. But I don't think Michaels carries Red Heart. Anyway, I saw someone that did a video about spin something, some yarn factory company or whatever, thinking that they made Big Twist, because when Joann goes, Big Twist goes too, because that's their yarn. It's just like um, Nicole's Stitch by Nicole or whatever, Stitch Studio Stitch by Nicole was AC Moore's yarn. Oh, I love that yarn. Loved it. But anywho, what we gonna do? What we gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? Oh, going off, going off on a tangent. Let me go back up. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Diane, okay. Michael is buy two get one free, and use my senior rewards. Oh brother, he won't want. Okay, I read that. Okay, did that about Joann collecting. Am I going backwards? Is there a fly in here? Let me see. But we're deporting all of the criminals. Stop it. Oh, yeah, I was able to get Zodiac. What? You got the Zodiac book for $2.99? What? Oh my goodness. That's a bargain. That is a bargain. I want to try and do something after reading the book. I like that book. I really do. I started Aries. I haven't done anything else with it because I'm making these bunnies because I want to at least have enough bunnies for myself. But I started Aries. Now the collar of Aries, whoo, that gave me the Dickens. But the head is coming along, so I'm partially there. But I like the way that book is written. Um, Now my other book that I have, what is that book? Crochet Amigurumis? Is that the name of it? I think that's what the name of it is. That's the one where's my little bunny? This little bunny pattern is from that crochet. I like her. There you go. She is from the Crochet Amigurumi book. And that book it's a good book. The only disadvantage to it is that you have several different ways to do bodies and posing and stuff. So whatever you choose, you're gonna have to flip back to the page to do the pattern, which that's the only headache I don't like about it. But I loved when I did this little bunny. I loved it. Let me see. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Okay, she got that. I want to try to do something after reading that book. Yep. Mine too. The ladies' room is in one corner and the yarn is in the other. I do not like that at all. It's like we're dismissed. That's how I feel. I feel dismissed. Not anymore. You can order it from Michael's website, sold by third parties. I ordered it from Joann's on clearance. Are you talking about Big Twist? Are you talking about Red Heart? Hello, I just love watching you. Thank you, Diane, if you're talking about me. Oh, oh, it's an ebook. Oh, okay. I can't do ebooks with my crochet books. I have to be able to touch and feel and Looking, and I can't do ebooks. I'm terrible at ebook. I can do. I have my Kindle on the Kindle app on my phone. I have books on there. I just when they did free books, I just loaded up a whole bunch of free books. Have I couldn't even tell you the last book I've read because I crochet all the time and I work all the time. That's my life. So I have no time to read. And the only reason why I put the books on the Kindles is if I go on vacation somewhere. But usually, if I go on vacation, I take my yarn with me. And I don't do audibles because if I don't like the sound of the person's voice, I don't want you reading a book to me. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but I love books. And another thing, like Terry McMillan hasn't written a book lately. Terry, if you're on, please write a book. And Eric Jerome Dickey passed away. He was one of my favorite authors. B.C. Andrews was my other favorite author. She passed away years ago. And I at one time I had all of her books. I had all of Jackie Collins' books. So those were my the authors that I loved the most. And they're except for Terry, they had passed on. Um, and I don't really know what the new books are. I buy political books. Have I read any of them? No, but I buy them. I buy to support people too. So that's the other thing. But I don't do the ebooks for my crochet. I need a book that I can pick up and look at, drag around. Let me see. Uh, I thought of all the Barnes and Nobles were closed. Oh no, we have Barnes and Nobles here. Actually, I don't know. I know. Well, before they started closing them, when my daughter was younger, they did a big Harry Potter thing. Now my daughter's like she's done with Harry Potter because the lady is so. Anywho, so she done with. I don't know if she threw those books out or not because she had the whole series of the Harry Potters. Let me see. I still have one. I thought it was closed. Yeah. Oh, and the clearance is the same corner. There's an iron in my Michaels. Oh, so Michaels, you can order Red Heart through Michaels online. Okay. I'm picky with narrator voices too. Okay, so it's not just me. You can listen to a sample of the Audible to see if you like the voice. Yeah, but I'm not going to register for it, so it doesn't matter. I can read in my head. Even I had President Obama's audio. Well, when they had it on cassette, not the thing, but I had the cassette tapes. I don't even know where they are now. But I didn't like hearing him either. So now I like hearing a little bit of him, but I didn't want to hear hours upon hours of him. I don't know. I'm a picky girl when it comes to things like that. It doesn't matter. Oh, let me get off of here. Child, times are wasting, times are wasting. So I'm going to try and make me a monster. You all pray that I make a monster. So I can keep. I like this book. It's very colorful. They did the photographing is beautiful, beautiful, and there's so many options, so many options. And I said this year, if you all haven't heard me say it, but I said this year was my year to work on doing more amigurumi so I can get better at stuffing and sewing. Sewing I detest, so that my heads look right. My heads don't wobble when I put them on the bodies. So that was my goal for 2025. And in between, of course, I'm going to be making stuff for myself, but not anything else. I'm going to be just doing My amigurumis, unless somebody asked me. That's a different story. Let me see. And I saw that. Uh-oh, bye. Bye, Brianna. I do that with the audit books for library to see if I like their voice for. I check it out. Oh, that's a good idea. I hardly ever go to the library. I couldn't even tell you the last time I went to the library. Have a blessed day, and I don't know if I'll be on with you today. But anyway, you all have a good rest of your day. Sorry, I was frogging, but listening. Okay. Oh, she's asking you, VJ, if you're going to be live tomorrow. All right, everybody, have a good. I think I like myself, and I look clearer on Facebook than I do on what's it called? StreamYard. At least that looked clear to me than I do on StreamYard. Anyway, everybody have a good rest of your day. And until my next video or my next live, and check me out on GG Off the Rails. Stay safe, keep crocheting. And if you're in Texas, please wear your mask. Measles is upon us. You never know. Be safe. Better safe than sorry. Love you all. Bye bye. Now I'll figure out. Okay, there it goes. Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss something? Okay.